You know, there's a part of our own planet we know less about than the surface of the moon. It's a world of almost total darkness, incredible pressure, and freezing cold temperatures. And yet, it is absolutely packed with life. So let's dive in. Welcome to the ocean's twilight zone.
When you picture the ocean, what do you think of? Probably coral reefs, right? Bright, sunlit waters. But that's just a tiny, tiny fraction of the real story. What if I told you that an estimated 90% of all fish live in almost complete darkness? It's a wild reality that just flips everything we think we know about life in the sea.
All right, so to find this hidden world, we have to go straight down. We're leaving the familiar, sunny surface behind us, and we're starting our journey right where the daylight starts to give out. Okay, picture this. You're in a submersible, and you're watching the light just fade away. Right around that 200-meter mark, the bright blue you see above you starts turning into this deep, dark indigo. We've just left the sunlit zone. That's the ocean's engine room, where all the photosynthesis happens. From here on out, the rules of life, they change completely.
And just like that, we've arrived. Now, scientists have a formal name for this place, the mesopelagic zone, but it's much better known by its more fitting, more mysterious name, the twilight zone.
So this is the really crucial part. The twilight zone is this massive band of water sandwiched between the sunlit surface and the pitch-black abyss below. It starts where there's just a tiny bit of light to see by, but not nearly enough for plants to grow, and it ends in total darkness. That relationship with light, or the lack of it, defines everything down here.
I mean, just look at the stark difference on this slide. Up top, in the sunlit zone, you've got tons of light and plants. That's the foundation for pretty much the entire ocean food web. But down here, in the twilight zone, the light is way too faint. There are no plants at all, which raises a huge question. With no obvious food source, how can anything possibly survive?
And this leads us to this incredible paradox. You have this vast, dark, and what seems to be a totally barren environment. So what could possibly live here, let alone thrive? Well, the answer is one of the most astonishing facts about our planet.
Just think about what this really means. Primary production, that's just the scientific way of saying creating food from sunlight, is the foundation of nearly all life on Earth. But in this enormous zone, it simply doesn't happen. The entire base of the food web as we know it is just gone.
Logically, you expect this place to be a desert, right? Just an empty, cold, dark expanse of water. But it's the exact opposite.
The answer is 90%. Just let that number sink in for a second. 90%. It's a figure so massive it's kind of hard to even comprehend. But 90% of what?
Get this. 90% of the total weight, the biomass, of all the fish in all the world's oceans is packed into this dark, plantless zone. Not in the coral reefs, not near the sunny coasts, but right here. This makes it by far the largest animal habitat on the entire planet. So we've got this impossible amount of life in a place with no food. And while scientists are still working out all the details, we know that another really big physical feature plays a huge role in this zone's story. And it all comes down to temperature.
You see, the twilight zone contains something called the permanent thermocline. It's not this gradual cooling as you go deeper. No, it's a dramatic, super rapid plunge in temperature that acts like a kind of invisible boundary right in the middle of the ocean.
The best way to imagine it is like this. You're swimming in warm surface water, and then all of a sudden, bam, you hit a wall of shockingly cold water. That's the thermocline. This sharp temperature barrier is so powerful that it actually shapes ocean currents and dictates where animals are able to live.
Okay, so why does any of this matter? Well, because this isn't just some weird, deep part of the ocean. It's a critical component of our entire planet's system, and we're really only just beginning to understand how important it is.
So let's recap. We have this zone 200 to 1,000 meters deep. The light is too faint for plants, but somehow it is home to 90% of the world's fish, and it has that crazy temperature drop, the thermocline. So how does it solve that big food problem? Every single night in the largest migration on Earth, countless creatures travel up from these dark waters to feed in the food-rich surface, and then they return to the safety of the depths before dawn. This incredible process is what powers the entire twilight zone, and it plays a huge role in regulating our global climate.
We've really just scratched the surface of a world that's fundamental to our climate and home to the vast majority of life in the ocean. It just goes to show you that the biggest discoveries aren't always in outer space. Sometimes they're in the unexplored depths of our own world. The real question is, what else is down there